Hello students, standard 6th. In the chapter 11 algebra, we learn about the use of the variables. In the last few sessions, we learn how to write down the matchstick pattern formula, how to write down some arithmetical properties using the variables, the geometrical formulas for area and perimeter, etc. using the variables. Then we also saw the expressions. Expressions are formed by using variables and constant numbers, using the four of the operations, any like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Now in matchstick pattern we saw that if we got the general formula, for example, to make one L, we required two matchstick. So it was the rule to make L, number of L's is 2n, where n is the number of L's formed. That was very simple. Now that was the expressions, we can say that. But now we have to move one step and we have to learn about an equation. What is actually an equation? Equation is a condition on a variable. An equation is a condition on a variable. And it is satisfied only for a definite value of the variable. So let us understand first with an example of the matchstick pattern. We saw that to make one L, two matchstick required, and the general formula, general rule to make number of L's, the required matchstick is 2n. Now think differently. Suppose you are given that rule is also given and total number of matchstick used is also given. Suppose it is given that the rule is 2n and the number of matchstick is given that 24 matchsticks are used, and you have to find the reverse, means how many L's are formed. What is given? 24 matchsticks are used. Then we have to find how many L's are made from that matchstick. It means that if you use the rule 2n, then total number of matchstick is 24 given. That is known as an equation. Condition is given. What is condition is given? That the general rule is 2n such that 24 matchsticks are required. So that the type of situation, condition given, then it is known as an equation. And now you can see that for which value of n the both side answer will be equal. Here n must be the value 12 because 2 12s are 24. So this equation is satisfied only for a definite value. Here what was the definite value? N is 12. Because if you make 12 L's, then 12 2s are 24. So these type of statements are known as equation. So what is an equation? An equation is a condition on a variable, and it is satisfied only for a definite value of the variable. Let us understand another one. Suppose a matchstick pattern F is given. So matchstick pattern F, what is the general formula to make matchstick pattern F's? So number of matchstick required will be, F is written like that, 1, 2, 3 and 4. It means the general formula for the matchstick pattern of F is 4n. If you take n. Now it is given that in this we have 40 matchstick required. 40 matchstick are used, then how many F are made from that? It means that what is the formula here? 4n. And how many matchsticks are used? 40. So this is called an equation. And it is satisfied for what? What value of n will be there? Can you put 5? Then 4 5s are 40 is not possible. 4 8s are 32, not possible. 4 10s are 40, yes. It means here this equation satisfies only for the value n equals 10. So now I hope you will have an idea what is an equation. So equation is a condition on a variable and it's satisfied only for definite value of the variable. So that 4n is equal to 40 or any type of equation will be right. That will be satisfied only for certain value of the variable, not for all the values of the variable. And you noticed that when we write down the equation have two parts. Suppose this is an equation. Equation have two parts. The one part which is on the left side of the equality sign and other one is on the right side of the equality sign. So there is an equality sign. An equation has an equality sign, means is equal to between its two sides. So it have two sides, and between the two sides there is an equality sign is there. So if it is written like that, 3n plus 5 is greater than 7, it is not an equation, because this is not equality sign. Equality sign is this one. So there must be an equality sign. So then it is known as the equation. So equation must have an equality sign between its two sides. All the equations will have two sides. Equations will have two sides, and between the two sides there will be an equality, means is equal to, we are familiar with that sign, equality. So an equation has an equality sign, that is one, between its two sides, and two sides are left hand side and RHS means right hand side. So the side which is on the left is known as LHS, and on the right of the equality sign, that is known as right hand side, or in short it is known as RHS. And the value of both sides will be equal. Value of both sides must be equal, otherwise it is not an equation. And equation can have one variable or it can have two variables also, but it must have at least one variable, because if there is no variable then it becomes only the arithmetical expressions like that. And therefore whenever we use the word equation, it means that it must have at least one variable. It can have one variable also. It can have two variables also. It means that they can have more than one variables also. And as I told you, the value of the left hand side means LHS is equal to the value of right hand side, that is RHS. And equation can have one or more variables also. In the beginning we will learn only the equation with one variable. But as you go in higher standards, then you will learn the equations having two variables also, like x and y, a and b, m and n. Two together also can be used in a variable. So in an equation. So equation can have one variable or it can have more than one variables also. Now here some examples of the equations are given, in which variable is used is also given in the bracket. First example is x plus 10 equals 50. Here you can see that it have two sides. This is the equality sign between them. So we can say that it is an equation in which variable is x. X variable is used here. Up to that part it was like an expression. But now there is a condition that if you add 10 to the x, we get the answer 50. What is the condition? That if you add 10 to the variable x, we get 50. That is the condition. So that condition in the form of equation is written like that. Similarly, the other is y minus 3 equals 12. Also, before we go to that, you can see that what can be the value of x here? We know that 40 plus 10 is 50. Means this is satisfying only for the one value of x, that is 40. So if you put x is equal to 40, 40 plus 10 is equal to 50. So it satisfies only for a definite value of the variable. Next one is y minus 3 equals 12. Here y is the variable. And condition is that if you subtract 3 from y, we get the answer 12. So what can be the value of the y here? From which number if you subtract 3, you get 12. Obviously 15. 15 minus 3 equals 12. Third equation is given as 5p equals 25. Here p is used as a variable. And what is the condition? If you multiply the variable p by 5, we get 25. It is like the matchstick pattern. 5p is equal to 25. So condition is that if you multiply the variable p by 5, the answer is 25. And here you can see that if you take p is equal to 5, then the satisfaction is there. Similarly, the other one is m upon 7 equals 3. Here variable used is the m, and condition is that if you divide m by 7, the value is 3. So what can be the value of m here? Which number when you divide by 7 gives the answer 3? It is 21. 21 divided by 7, 7 3s are 21. So your answer is like that. Here 3n minus 5 equals 7. 3n minus 5 equals 7, in which n is used as the variable. And if you put which number, then the answer will be 7. Here condition is that if you subtract 5 from the 3 times the variable n, you get the answer 7. So here what can be the value of n? It can be 4. 3 fours are 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. So these are the some examples of the equation. Now in equation, as I told you, there are two parts, that are LHS and the RHS. So here, can you identify which are the LHS and which are RHS? Here you can see that there is an equality sign. So this side is LHS. So here for this equation, LHS is x plus 10 and 50 is the RHS because it is on the right side of the equality sign. For the second equation here, LHS is y minus 3, which is on the left side of the equality sign. So LHS is y minus 3. 12 is on the right side of the equality sign. So 12 is the RHS. Here 5p is the LHS, while 25 is the RHS. In the fourth equation, m upon 7, m divided by 7, that is the left side on the equality sign, so it is the LHS. So m upon 7 is LHS, but the 3 is on the right side of the equality sign. So RHS is equal to 3 here. And here 3n minus 5 equals 7. Here 3n minus 5 is the LHS and 7 is the RHS. Now let me tell you one thing. It is not necessary that variable will be only on the left side. There are also like 12 is equal to 5p plus 4. It can be also an equation. So it is not necessary that variable can be only on the LHS or only in the RHS. It can be like this also. 3x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 9. So variables can be only on the LHS, it can be only on the RHS, or it can be on the both side, means in LHS and in RHS also. So it is not sure that it can be only at the one side. It can be either left side, either right side, or it can be on the both side also. So I hope there is an idea clear in your mind that what is an equation. It is a condition on the variable, and it always contains equality sign between its two sides, and the two sides are known as LHS and RHS. The one which is on the left of the equality sign is known as LHS, and the other on the right side is known as RHS, and that is satisfied only for the definite value of the variable. And the other thing is that the value on the both sides, means LHS and RHS, must be equal. That is the thing about equation. In the next session, we will learn how to find the solution of the equation. So here we are going to finish the session. Will be followed by PDF file, and if any confusion, you can write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.